do it. Like, just do it. Stop getting in your head. I need to stop getting in my head. It's so goddamn hard though. But it's also so goddamn suffocating to constantly worry about being rejected, worrying about what other people think. You know, it's so suffocating. And I feel like I can't be me, I can't experience life, I can't do the shit that I want. It just sucks. Life just sucks when it's like that, you know? Like, god damn. And I want to make a change. I want to change that. But it's hard. But also, it's not that hard at the same time. Because all you gotta do is act and stop being a little bitch and pussy. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mumbling Thoughts. And let me just say, I fucked up. I fucked up. But before we get into today's episode, I kind of want to say something. And it's that I kind of. I've been trying to figure out why exactly I'm doing this and trying to more fine tune and clarify it. Because initially, I've always thought that I wasn't comfortable with the traditional way people create content in this space, if that makes sense. And I've been coming to realize that more and more. And it's that I feel like a lot of people in this space give advice. And I don't really want to just be another person who gives advice, you know? And when I created Mumbling Thoughts, it was really about me mumbling about my thoughts in hopes that you guys can also find yourselves feeling the same way or thinking the same things and saying me too, you know? And that was really my goal, and seeing a lot of you resonating with what I experience, like my experiences and what I think, it really makes me feel motivated. It makes me feel happy that a lot of what I'm saying resonates with you guys. And it keeps me going. But I've been always trying to get inspiration from other people, seeing what they do and what I can do or do differently. And one thing is that when I'm watching their videos, I don't get the raw and real vibe, you know, authenticity. And that's something that I really want to bring to this channel. And I feel like every time I'm creating videos, I'll slowly start to lose a lot of that when I as time goes on. And then I'll realize, oh shit, I'm kind of not being authentic. Not in the sense that I'm being fake, but I feel like I'm trying to be somebody. And it's always a cycle where I start, I'm authentic, or it's, yeah, I'll just say it's authentic, and then slowly I'll be like, my videos will kind of start gearing towards I'm trying to be somebody. But I've been really thinking, what do I want Mumbling Thoughts to be? And what's the reason? What's the purpose? And as you all know, a mumbling thought, what I created it to be, is a thought, feeling, or idea that we have, but we can't really explain, you know? And so, mumbling thoughts now is a space that I've created in hopes that, let me, okay. I just kind of curated this recently, so I don't have it in my head, which I should get it in my head. But basically, Mumbling Thoughts is a shared journal, a space for people who can't really put their thoughts into words. It's where we explore those confusing feelings and ideas, offering a sense of understanding and a chance to reflect. And this is really what I want Mumbling Thoughts to be. So instead of me giving you advice, I want to make this a space where we don't have to have it all figured out because we're all going through life. And who am I to tell you to go to wake up, slap yourself in the face, go improve yourself, or you're shitty, or you don't deserve love, you do deserve love, you should do this, X, Y, and Z. Who am I to say that? Because we're all going through life. And I just feel like the common thing in this space is giving advice. And I just don't, it doesn't sit well with me in the sense that it doesn't feel like I keep saying, it doesn't feel real, it doesn't feel authentic. And it just feels like they're giving, telling me things. And it's like, I don't want that, you know? So, like I said, this is gonna be a shared journal. And what that means is I'm not gonna give you guys advice. I'm not gonna tell you guys what to do, you know? We're going through life together, and I want us to reflect together. So instead of coming to record videos with it all figured out, I'm gonna just be mumbling through my thoughts as it is. I'm not gonna try to be somebody, have all the research done, and come here to tell you what you guys need to do. Because it just doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't feel authentic, it doesn't feel real, it's not raw, and mainly that's not really me. I'm not an expert in this space or any space. I'm not an expert in general. So who am I to tell you these things? You know, sometimes you do need advice, but most of the times for me, I just want this to be a conversation, a space where we all feel heard and we can feel vulnerable and we can mumble through our thoughts together. And this is really what Mumbling Thoughts is gonna be and what it is to me. So going forward from now, I'm not gonna tell you guys X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna just bring my thoughts and we can mumble through these thoughts together. So without further ado, let's get straight into the fucking video. So today I went on a trip. I know it sounds crazy, like a trip in college. I don't even know if I went to trips in high school because shit was just ass. I'm sorry, but anyone who went to my high school, you know that shit was ass. And Ryan, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we went on a class trip for visual arts, and we went around to the Lower East Side and visited a few art galleries, which was really cool because we got to talk with a few art creators and curators. I'm not really sure what the difference is and the nuances because there's curators. I don't know why I can't say that. There's curators, there's artists, there's creators, there's a bunch of different people, and I didn't know the art world was so vast and so intricate and so interesting, because oftentimes when we look at art, we'll go to museums, whether it's Whitney, MoMA, um, or whatnot, you know, or modern. Oh, Museum of Modern. That's MoMA, yeah. So MoMA or any other museum, but I'm blinking out on a lot of them because I haven't gone to them in a while. But we usually think of museums when we think about art. But there's a lot more to it than just museums, because there's galleries that exist all over the city, and I didn't really know about them until today, you know, that like know about them. Because I knew there were spaces that show art, but I didn't know that there were so many galleries that existed in the city. And it's really interesting and cool to see because one, they're free. And who doesn't love free shit? And two, I love art. So it's just really nice to see all these different spaces. Um, but, oh yeah, if this isn't like the main thing I'm like the video's about, so if you wanna skip to later, you can skip to later. But I'm kind of just rambling about it now, because like I said, this is just gonna be me rambling now instead of me trying to give you guys advice. So we went to a few art galleries, and then I got some food with some classmates, and then we all went home. And when we went home, after I got on the fucking train, bro, this girl like sat in front of me, and she was so pretty, like so pretty, like god damn. And then I was like, I wanna I wanna just give her a compliment, you know, and just tell her how pretty she looks, because I made a video about this like one video ago, 2 videos, I'm not sure. It's the video before last video. But I talked about how I used to always view women, I'd always approach women that I thought were pretty. And I'd always think that they were someone I was trying to get, or someone I'm pursuing. And because of that, there wasn't any like room for negotiation, as in it's either girlfriend or nobody. There was no like friends. And after I learned to view girls and just view them as people and talk to them or approach them because they were interesting rather than just because I thought they were attractive, it was so freeing, because now it's like girls, they're not someone I'm trying to get. Maybe some they are, but just go up to them like they're normal people, and if there's something interesting about them, then get to know them more, you know, more of a reason to approach them. And that kind of came up today, and I'm like, I don't wanna, I just wanted to give her a compliment. But your boy didn't fucking do it. Like, your boy didn't fucking do it. Like, why? Okay, I was thinking, before I leave, I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna just say, I think you're very pretty and I think those glasses suit you very well. Cause fuck, she was pretty and cute. Like, oh my god. Okay, I need to stop. Fuck me. Anyways, but as I got up, she got up and she moved away and she sat with her friends, and I'm like, and then I just didn't tell her anything. I'm like, bro, Wes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're, I was like, oh my god, you're actually stupid. You're actually an idiot. Like, you're gonna not do it just because she got up and moved somewhere else. She literally went right past you. You could have just told her then. Like, what is wrong with you, Wes? And after I got in my car, I just like screamed. I'm like, fuck, Wes, you fucked up. Like, you're an idiot. Um, yeah, and I, when I was driving, I was just constantly thinking about how stupid I was, and how, yeah, just how stupid I was, like, to hesitate and do that. Because every time I'd always get in my head, and I feel like a lot of us do that, you know, when we see somebody pretty, or when we see something, even if we see someone that's interesting, we hesitate for some reason because I don't even know why. Because what, we're scared of being rejected, we're scared of them saying no, we're scared of being embarrassed. Those are all like shit and lame excuses. You know why? It's because our ego. It's because we're trying to protect our ego, whether we know it or not. And it's something that I've read about, but it's just so hard for me to implement because I don't, it's just hard. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, in that you know you're getting in your head, you know you hesitate, you know you're overthinking, you know that you shouldn't let it get in the way, because in the end, shit doesn't matter, you know? Because just now I'm realizing that I feel like I kind of had some sort of social anxiety, in the sense that I felt like people were constantly watching me. And I found that it's called the spotlight effect, where you think everybody's constantly watching you. But I know, like, I've read in books that people don't really give a fuck about you. I've heard people say nobody gives a fuck about you. And at one point, I didn't care what people thought about me, or if they looked at me weird or whatnot. But then somewhere along the line, I started being conscious of it. And I think the reason why is because I'm a very observant person, and I'm always constantly observing how people are acting, what they're doing, their body language, how they talk, and whatnot, you know? And because of that, I feel like other people are doing the same to me. And even though I know that they aren't and they don't give a fuck, it's hard for me to take that and be like, oh yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like, let me just do whatever, you know? I feel like I'm constantly in this cage, or in this jail, that I'm trying to break free from, but I just keep having trouble with it. Whether it's acting, whether it's like going up to people, or just being me, I feel like it's very hard and it feels suffocating, and I want to break out of that. And today I kind of did. And New York City is a place where it's easy to do that because people don't give a fuck. But people are also nice. People, you can talk to people. And when I was out today, it was fine. I felt comfortable in my own body, and I was talking to people, interacting with people around me, you know? But before, I always used to get in my head, and I kind of still do, but it's gotten a lot better now, and I don't know why today was different. Maybe it was because I was with other people, and when I'm with other people, it kind of gives me a sense of power, in the sense that I'm not really alone. Maybe it's that, but I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way as well, where you're just getting in your head, you constantly think about what people view, how people view you, so you hesitate to act, you hesitate to do X, Y, and Z. You hesitate to approach people because you're scared of what they think about you. You're scared of rejection. And even though you know it doesn't really matter, even though you know, you still hesitate. Do you guys feel that way? Because I feel that way, and I don't know how to break out of that. Do you just act? I feel like part of it might be just getting those reps in. Like, you just have to keep practicing and practicing and practicing, doing shit that makes you uncomfortable, approaching people talking to people for no goddamn reason, giving compliments, interacting with people, and then you start being comfortable in your own skin. And I feel like that's probably the only thing that you can do. Because even though you know, in the moment, your mind's gonna be like, yeah, nah, you're not doing that. You're not talking to that person. You're not gonna do that. You know, you're not gonna embarrass yourself like that. You don't wanna get rejected because your ego's holding you back. It's so easy for us to right now say, yeah, next time I'll do this. Next time I'll talk to that person. Next time I'll tell that girl she's pretty. Next time I'll do X, Y, and Z. It's so easy for us to say that now, but in the moment, it's always so hard and we always get in our head. I texted my friends and they said, next time you should count from 5 and just fucking start moving. And once you start moving, you're not gonna think about it. And I'm gonna try that next time. Next time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just fucking go. Who the fuck cares? Just fucking go. You know, just do it. Like, just do it. Stop getting in your head. I need to stop getting in my head. It's so goddamn hard though, but it's also so goddamn suffocating to constantly worry about being rejected, worrying about what other people think. You know, it's so suffocating. And I feel like I can't be me, I can't experience life, I can't do the shit that I want. It just sucks. Life just sucks when it's like that, you know? Like, god damn. And I want to make a change. I want to change that. But it's hard. But also, it's not that hard at the same time. Because all you gotta do is act and stop being a little bitch and pussy. You know? Like, fuck. Just do it. Just say hi. Just say whatever. Just smile at them. Start small. I feel like we need to start small first, too. And one way to do that is smile at people. Make eye contact with them. Say hi. Say something small, you know? If you're paying for something, make small talk. Smile at them. Make eye contact with them. And then slowly talk to strangers. If you make eye contact with someone, smile at them. Or just say have a nice day or say what's up. You know, give a compliment. I don't know why I'm snapping, but start small. I need to start small and progress, slowly progress. Because I'm not gonna go from here and then just go there. And I feel like that's all I really wanted to say. That it's really easy now for us to say, next time I'll do that, next time I'll give them a compliment, next time I'll talk to them. It's really easy to say that, but in the moment we hesitate because we're scared of rejection, we're scared of failure. And that's our ego trying to protect itself because it doesn't like being rejected. It doesn't like being embarrassed. It wants to stay in its comfort zone, in its shell. It doesn't want to be hurt. You know, when people say, is your ego hurt? Yeah, it's hurt. Yeah, it doesn't want to be hurt. But if you keep protecting that ego, if you keep staying in that shell, if you're constantly scared of what other people think of you, constantly scared of failure, being rejected, you're not gonna be able to live the life you want. You're not gonna be able to live the life you want and be yourself. Because you're gonna just stay in your shell and you're gonna have a ton of regrets, like I do today. I wouldn't say I'm too impacted. Okay, well, I guess I am because I'm making a video about it. But hey, I acknowledge it and I'm gonna move on. Next time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Stop being a pussy, Wes. That's all I'm gonna say. To myself, to you, okay? Just stop being a pussy. Stop hesitating. Stop getting in your head. I'm telling you this, and next time, yep, making a video. Yeah, I fucked up. I actually 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just stood there. Like, fuck. Okay, this is my word to you. I'm gonna keep my word. Next time I see somebody, anybody, it doesn't have to just be a girl, a guy, a girl, a whatever, you know how it is these days. I'm gonna just go up to them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. I'm gonna make eye contact. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna make small talk. What's there to be scared about? Because if you constantly worry, you're not gonna enjoy life. You're not gonna be able to be yourself. So just fucking do it, you know? It's pretty easy. It's not that hard, but it is hard. I feel that. But would you rather regretting you not doing that, not approaching that person? Or would you rather do it, maybe fail, maybe be rejected, but maybe it turns into something? You know? Who knows? If you don't do it, you never know. If you do, at least you did it, and you won't regret it. So that's all for this week's Mumbling Thought. I don't know why I said this week, because it's not a weekly thing anymore. It's more of a whenever, but more than a week. I want to make it more than a week. More than once a week. Twice, 3 times, we'll see. But it's been pretty consistent, and I'm really happy. And a large part of that is because of Build Space. And fuck, I miss Build Space too, man. I miss Build Space. Build Space was just such an experience. Now I'm getting all sappy and shit, like, stop. But just shout out to Build Space for just delivering such a amazing experience. And I feel like I grew a lot from that. And I'm more open about mumbling thoughts now, instead of being embarrassed by it or being shameful of it. Now it's something that I'm proud of, something that I'm proud to be working on. So anyways, that's all for today's video. Thank you all for listening and taking the time to mumble through these thoughts with me. And as always, wait, I don't even know the proper outro. Fuck, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for where this is going. But anyways, thank you all for taking the time to mumble through these thoughts with me. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up with these mumbles. Like I said, I'm gonna make mumbling thoughts a thing. And be sure to drop your mumbling thoughts in the comment section below. If you resonate with this, or if you just have anything else you want to talk about that's on your mind. And as always, I'm proud of you guys for making it. And go out there, be who you want, and don't fear rejection. Don't get in your head. Remember, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or even better, 3, 2, 1, boom, you go. Okay? That's all for this week's. I need to stop saying that. That's all for today's video. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.